Hi everyone! Welcome to your newest addition to this channel. It is Good Morning Tea, where Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would read everybody and inspire you with some oracle cards. So how about let's make your tea now? Hi everyone, welcome to your Vedic Sidereal Astrology general prediction. Just to give you guys a heads up, this is a general prediction and that your Mahadasha and your Antardasha will play a significant role before we go through the transit. We also practice Jyotish, meaning this is to enlighten. We are going to go through each of the zodiac, but again, this is a general prediction, so we do advise for you guys to consult an astrologer if you are going to a specific dasha in your life before you can use this prediction. We will try as much to be as accurate as it is still going to be showing some effectivity with the general energies that you might be encountering for this particular month. Without further ado, we're gonna start your reading from each of the zodiac. All right, Leo, so we have Dr. Pai over here, so take it away, Dr. Pai.
Thank you, Sal, and namaste to everybody. We're doing Leo, Ascendant and Moon for the month of February 2020. Okay, for Feb, for all the Leos, you have to watch out for your health or something that you have not been paying attention to, especially if there is something related to your stomach area or your lower abdomen. Then pay attention to it. Go and seek medical advice immediately. Do not, keep it, because it might be there for the last few months, but you have not been paying attention. But this is very high time because I've seen for all Leo ascendants or moon, whenever Sun is going through a sixth house, it's going to bring in some things which are going to change for you. Okay, so health becomes very important for you. You might have been working very hard in the last month. You will take it easy at the second half of this month. After 12th, whenever Sun is going to transit, I think if there has been, you've been overwhelmed with work, you've just been stressed out, you're not be keeping well because of common cold, your immunity might be less. So vitamin D3, this is the time when you see for all Leos, I see that the vitamin D3 levels would have dropped very much because Sun is transiting the sixth house for you. Okay, so definitely getting some D3 and getting some vitamin B12 also will help you. Okay, now going to also your career, I think this is going to be a transformation for you for your career. You might be hearing some good news because, and also some short travels coming up for sure during the later part of the month. In the middle of the month, I see that there is a short travel coming up. Okay, because Venus is in the eighth house of transformation, and something also which tells me if you have been waiting for something which has been related to the government, maybe there is a file or something that you're waiting for, then I think this is the month that the government is going to release that. It could be you might be waiting for a license, or you have been expecting to receive your passports, or you've been receive anything from the government which comes from the government issued identity. So like licenses, insurance numbers, or your passports. This is the month that you can look for, or you're waiting for a visa to be stamped for visiting a new place. Then that's going to happen this month for you guys. Also, what I want to say to you is if there is any litigation that has been going, it must have been a little heavy duty for you, for those people who have been fighting cases or been wanting to go for a separation or something. So then there's good news coming up later part of the month, because I feel that bitterness and you will come to some understanding between the two parties is going to be there, and so the deepest fears will be overcome. Also, what I want to say to you is a great time for you to start a practice like a mantra or reciting some mantras, because Jupiter and Ketu is in the fifth house for you. So this is great time for you to probably start a practice where you want to say your mantras or say some chants or also listening to some chants. That's a great time. But let's also know that Mars is going to go through the Gandanta. He's a Yoga Karaka, which means a very benefic planet for you. So he's going to move from your fourth house to your fifth house. Again, it's going to give you much more stability in your life, because he just brings more passion to your love life as well. Because Mars is all about raw passion and raw energy. So I think you're going to fortify, in your relationship also. But here is something that I want to say for all the Leos: just be wary about your Mercury, your 11th house lord of your expenses, is going to go retrograde in the seventh house for you. Second house of speech as well. He rules the second house of speech and sustenance. So watch out for your food. Also watch out for what you say when it's going to go retrograde. So for 23 days between 17th to 9th of March, for 23 days, Mercury is going to be retrograde. So that's the time period you should be a little bit careful. But otherwise, I feel there is great energy there with this chart, and I'm seeing very promising things for Leo, because Rahu comes into the 11th house. Rahu is the north node of the moon. Very time for getting more money into your bank account, and you will see good inflow of money. And also, because Venus is exalted in the eighth house for you, sudden incomes, a lottery, maybe winning that jackpot, be a great amount of money, but it's still good to win something. So unseen lotteries, or maybe in your trading account, you will see, you're making some good bets with your trading. So these are some of the things for Leo.
Now, Dr. Pai, with having Jupiter, Raka of the fifth house, which is staying there for the next, 10 more months, 11 more months. And then what I'm looking at here, Dr. Pai, is like Venus exalted fourth house from the fifth. So there is a significant comfort that they will be experiencing. And I'm looking at it like this can be some sort of something that they've been wanting to do for the longest time, some sort of like something creative, something that they want to express themselves, to find their happiness. I feel like they will finally find it, because it's a fifth house. It's a house of creativity, house of self-expression, where you fall in love is there also, and progeny. And then you have Venus now in the fourth house. I mean, fourth house from their fifth. What can you see there, Dr. Pat?
Yeah, I think this is a great time if for those people, Leos, who are planning to have children. Maybe this is a great time to really, plan for children, because remember, it's happening in the eighth house for you. It could be sometimes very sudden. It was not planned, but you would probably find out from your spouse that okay, she's suddenly become pregnant after so many years as well. So this is a great time for doing that. It is also about those people who have been waiting, wanting to start their own small businesses, wanting to have their own websites to promote themselves. I think there's no great medium. And also, what I want to say to all Leos: remember, you are in a very driving seat now to spread more affection and love, because Jupiter is in your fifth house. So it's also about getting two people together. If you two of your friends or estranged, trying to get them together, two loving partners, bringing them together, because Venus is really going to help you be the negotiator. Because Venus in the eighth house, because it's a fifth house from the fourth house, it gives them the comfort when you sit and you talk to them, to both the parties who are kind of estranged, and then getting them together. So I think Venus there is going to help them come out of many things, and they are going to unearth something which is a pot of gold that they never knew it was sitting there with them in their house. I'm saying a pot of gold, unearthing wealth, is sometimes your own talent, which means you know that you had this talent, but you never dug into it, because fifth house is also creativity and originality. So within sitting at home, any comfort of your home, because the fourth from the fifth from the fourth house. So you will see maybe you would want to start something new, working on something on your website and doing some business from home.
Even studies, because Jupiter, right, Dr. Pai, they might be going for a higher education in that fifth house. Now, Dr. Pai, there's one thing significant on there that is going to happen with regards to their house of partnership and marriage, relationship, others, which is Mercury retrograde and then Sun enters there. So I feel like this is, like if there's any unresolved, kind of like relationship or partnership, I feel like this is when an ex partner, an ex boyfriend, an ex girlfriend might resurface out of nowhere. What can you see there, Dr. Pat? Sun entering seventh and Mercury retrograde.
Absolutely. And them resurfacing, and suddenly you will feel at the top of the world. You'll feel very high, and you will see a lot of, because sun, whenever it comes to any house, it just brightens that home or that house. It's a seventh house of a partner coming back. And Mercury, even though you say it's going to go retrograde, but when I've seen things go retrograde, it can really bring out what has been missing. The second house of family, a family member coming back, a great friend, because it's 11th house Lord is Mercury. So somebody, a lost friend, somebody coming back to you. And sometimes I've seen this happen during Mercury retrograde. Imagine that you have somebody as a friend on your phone, but you never received their phone. And suddenly, when the Mercury is retrograde, you will get a missed call from them. And when you call back, they say, "Oh, it's by mistake." But it's great to connect with you. I was trying to dial somebody, but it happened that it went to you because you were supposed to reconnect again. So sometimes even these things, it's not that you must have had a problem with them. It's just that the time you have never been, but maybe this is the time when you reconnect with those lost friends and acquaintances. And it could be a miscommunication, like a missed call because they were trying to dial somebody and they realize it's not your number. And they disconnect. And you say, okay, let me call them and see what is. You say, oh, it was by mistake. I was thinking you are the other cell that I wanted to call. Something like that.
Now, Dr. Pai, with regards to their routine, I feel like they're gonna have a chance of a break right now because Saturn in the sixth house and Sun was there. They were like just a workhorse. They're probably feeling robotic the whole time because they keep putting the energy, working hard, putting the energy, and a sense of relief. I feel like a little less load in their sixth house because it's like they're it's like that's gonna stay there for quite some time. And now Sun exits it, and finally a moment of relief. And I feel like everything now with regards to their 9 to 5, their career, is gonna also stabilize.
I think definitely. I think that there's going to be a lot of relief. And if there have been some relations which have been toxic for you and has not been serving you, I think you'll come off out of these. Also, what I see for all the Leos, beware. You might have a tendency to put a little bit of weight because Jupiter is aspecting your ascendant or your moon sign. So you can put on a little bit of weight during this period, and your children are going to do very well. For all those Leos who have kids and children, that's a great time for your kids. Also, what I see for your father or for your guru, this is a great time that I'm seeing. They might be doing very well, or you see because Jupiter is aspecting and Ketu coming in the fifth house with Jupiter. Spiritual practices, sadhana. You might want to start a new spiritual practice. You want to follow certain rules of that practice, and it might be a meditation practice, as you said, or yoga or something. Also very important because Mars is entering there, so something to do with maybe martial arts. You might.
Yes. Any activities involving the hands most than likely. Mhm. So, Dr. Pai, any last words for our Leo ascendant and Leo moon?
Okay, just one thing that I want to say, plan your holidays very well because I know it's a third house, a lot of short travels is exalted for you, but remember it's the eighth house. So something you will think of a pact, but you will miss something. So be very, plan everything that whatever you wanted to say, whatever you want to take on that holiday, or you're going to meet a family or somebody, plan very well so that you don't miss out. Because once you board the flight, you'll say, "Oh, I wish I would have been taking, I should have taken this with me and this with me and that with me." Because you've not made a plan very well, and because you feel very comfortable, you will not have picked up the right things that you're going on a holiday.
Okay. So, for Leo Sun and Leo Moon, for me, the only thing I'm seeing here is like it is the perfect time for any, a connection that hasn't been resolved, before. It is the time that harmony can be restored because Venus is exalted right now. It's feeling good, and and Mercury in your house of relationship. The speech actually of the partner that you are with or you're seeing, it's gonna be more, how to say it, more flowery. It's more softer this time because it is second house from your seventh house. All right, so expect that. That's what I can see. So thank you very much, Leo, for subscribing. Make sure you click like and tune in next month. We do this every month. So next March again, I'll see you guys. Bye.